So in summary, Java Home change host input file for bulk host or IP replacements, domain location on which domain you want to apply this one, and username, valid dir that stores the credentials. All right. So any questions?
No, it is clear.
Clear. Yeah,
Yeah.
clear.
Okay. Okay. Great. So now coming to OPSS. So this OPSS, it is the framework. It's a security framework provided by Oracle, which centralizes the security and standard and applies all the standard on across all the Fusion middleware products, including WebLogic server, SOVA, OHS, OAM. So whatever the security policies and the security standards are followed, that those security um, standards and policies are everything predefined in this security framework. This is OPSS, and it provides authentication. These are the functions that is provided by OPSS: authentication, authorization, credential store, audit framework, and policy store. So what is authentication? Verifies the user identity, identification, like LDAP, SSO. Just now we have created wallet, right? So it has created a SSO file. So that entire standard, what we have followed, creating the valid DIR, these standards are provided by OPSS. So that is a standard. There is no other standard. Okay. So just like, in IHS, you will create KDB. And what is a standard? You create a CSR, you will apply uh, the root and intermediate certificates. You will import and then server certificate. So those are the standards for SSL configuration by Java. Java has inbuilt framework for security. So in the same way, OPSS is the security framework. So it verifies the user identity and authorization. It grants or denies access to resources based on roles. Okay. So what is the difference between authentication and authorization? Okay. Let us say you have in your organization, you have a ID card. So that is your authentication to enter into your organization. And there are some places like the CEO room or the data center room or administrators or monitoring rooms will be there, the control center or something. So if you access your ID card there, the door will not open. You are not authorized because based upon your role, you are a software engineer or you're a manager or some role you have, but you don't have, even you have a valid authentication, but your role is different. You're not allowed, right? So that is authorization. And credential store. So this credential store is a repository that securely stores user credentials like your wallets, keys, passwords. So this one stores all these credentials. Audit framework. It tracks who accessed what, when, and how. Which one? What is the example? The tran log, right? Where is it available? If you go to servers, admin server, data under LDAP files. You see, this is TRAN. So this is a transaction log. So we have one user right now, which is WebLogic user, and its role is data admin role. So this user is mapped with admin role and is stored in embedded LDAP.data. And this user, whatever it has accessed, when it has accessed, whether it is admin console or WLST, and when it has accessed, how it has accessed, all the details will be under TranLag. So can I open this one? No, because the data directory, whatever is present
Binary files,
inside
right?
the data, exactly. So all these are binary files. You cannot, it is not human readable format, right? Now, what is policy store? It stores and applies access, policies, and grants. So what is a grant? Roles. So role will be a subset of security policy, like deployer role. You want to create a new role, custom role, then you need to apply the security policy. What type of access, what type of permissions can be provided to the grant, which is role. So credential store, it stores the keys, passwords, and everything. And policy store, it stores the roles and policies, right? So this is a security functionality of OPSS. And what is the architecture